Welcome to another really exciting day at the Chateau. We're currently in the stables area of the piggeries and stables where we're working at the moment. Now, those of you that haven't seen our channel before, for the last nearly 4 years now, we have been renovating a derelict historical monument called Chateau de Montmagny. We've done most of our major work over in the main Chateau area. We are now currently concentrating on the piggeries and stables, which will become a gîte for me and Ted to live. It's really exciting today because we have had a donation of something very special that is going to change our lives completely. Keep watching.
Morning everybody, we are in the piggeries and stables area of the estate, and it's a really exciting time at the moment because we're in the bathroom area, and I don't know if you notice what I'm kneeling behind, but this is a waterless toilet that has been superbly donated by a company called Woowoo Waterless Toilets. Thank you so much for their donation to this cause. But what we're going to do today is we're going to install it so we can use it and have a working toilet for the first time in 3 years in our own bathroom. So as you see in front of me, it comes with various parts. Let me just close that up. What I really like about it is the fact that it looks like a conventional toilet. So there's your lid, and you've got your seat there, which is, I'll tell you, I have sat on it and it's rather comfortable. Probably more comfortable than most other toilets. Regular height, looks very compact, really stylish looking. So what we've got in this, I'm no expert, there is very good instructions, and it is a very simple and straightforward process to install it. Now it comes in two different models. This particular one comes in two different models. It comes in with a urine distributor, effectively, that you can plumb outside, or what we have got here, because we don't have that facility at the moment, is a container that will take the liquids. And also, there is a container to take the solids. And these fit into the unit very easily. One in the back there, and this one in the front there. But the first job is to actually secure it to the floor. Now, I didn't really want to screw it to the floor, but the nice thing about it is its footprint. So this bit at the bottom here is around about the same as a conventional toilet. So I can screw into my tiling and screw it to the floor so it's nice and secure. Because it's going to be here for a while, because we haven't got the wherewithal at the moment to put in a separate faucet. The pipe work, as you saw me do in previous videos, is all completed, so that's ready to go in. But for the time being, we're going to use the little Separett Tiny. So these are really mainly designed for tiny houses, mobile homes, caravans, all that sort of thing. Log cabins. But we're going to use it in this way. So what we have to do first of all is you can secure it to the floor, or you can secure it to the wall. It would have been nice to secure it to this panel, it would have been a lot easier. However, my pipework had to go in first before I can put the panelling on the wall, so that's now in the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer it up to where I've already marked the floor for the conventional toilet, and then we've got 3 securing positions in the bottom here that I will drill through the tile, and I've got wooden flooring and stud work in the bottom, or joists in the bottom, so it will screw into those and be nice and secure when you're sitting on the toilet. But it is nice to have that flexibility to either secure it to at the back position or into the floor. Now I'm just going to turn it round just to give you a look at the back of it, so you can see how it will actually work if it was a urine diverting toilet, which is this outlet here. And so what you'd have is a container similar to this, but it's slightly smaller, I think, and it has an outlet pipe that goes into this outlet here, and then the outlet will run all the way outside or wherever it needs to go, into a connection or into a separate larger tank. There is, as you see, some cabling at the back here. Let's take that out of the way. Some cabling at the back here, and this is for the little electrics that you do need to run it off electrics, and that's twofold really. The first one, which I think is a really brilliant idea, if you have one of these, the urine Separett tank, when that gets full, it triggers as you see, the Separett logo is here, and when this gets full, the urine tank gets full, this glows red. So we'll show you that in operation, because I am desperate to find that working, because I think that's a really cool feature. And so that's part of the electrics, as you see, is feeding to this area here. The other electrical piece is for an internal fan. Now the internal fan is obviously crucial in this type of situation because of odour. And there is a fan, let me just open this up again, and I can give you, come around the front here, you'll see the grey unit in the tank there, that is the fan that works to dissipate the odour. Now obviously you need an outlet for that, and that again is at the back here, so we will connect a pipe. All this pipe work comes 40 centimetre pipe that can go this way, can go this way, or can go directly through the floor. Excellent for those log cabins that are raised up over the ground. You go straight underneath and out underneath the thing. But what we've got to do is something, obviously, because it's Montmagna and it's Ted and Lisa, we've got to do something slightly less conventional. So what we have to do is we will have to take the pipework out, and it will go out this side, up here, and out through that little cavity. We could drill a hole through this wall. This wall is 18 inches, 450mm thick, and you would need a hole 50mm to accommodate the pipework. However, when you drill a hole for any kind of waste pipe, you know you're not going to get a 50mm hole, you're going to get a big hole, and it's then an awful lot of work to pack that back. Because we've got this little arrow slit window here, I think it's the easiest option is to put the pipework and put the vent out that way. So that's what we've got to do to install it. There is obviously the issue of electricity. Now you can run, and they give you two options again, to run it off mains power or to run it off a 12-volt power. So you can, if you're in a camper van, or you have a battery backup supply or a solar unit or anything like that that runs on 12-volt, you can connect this fan. It will run quite happily on 12-volt. If you're running it conventional, you obviously have a transformer that converts it into 12-volt, so it will run there. It is recommended that you run the fan at all times. So our idea at the moment is to run just a small hole, because we only need a little hole to go through here back to our power, which we've got a power outlet just at the back of this wall here. So we can do that, and then it will be running for a long time. It's going to be in here for a while, as I said before. So I think it's sensible that we get all the connections right. So my holes are drilled through the tile, not any further, because I've made them quite big, so we've got a little bit of flexibility. So one thing we have to do first of all is, on the bottom here, you will see a groove that goes all the way around. Now that is to accept a silicone strip, so you don't get anything, you don't get any water or anything underneath it. Just as carefully as you can, stick this round. That is stuck lovely. Okay. So before we drop it in the floor and screw it down, we need to install this pipe, which is the air vent pipe. I'm being quite careful with this, but they are really made so well that I think you can be, you don't want to be silly about it. Okay, our toilet is secured to its floor. So let's turn up there like that. And first off, we put in our container. So this container here is for your liquids. This is 7 litres, and for 2 people of sort of continuous use, not continuous use because that'd be, you'd probably never go to see a doctor. For full-time use, you want to be emptying this every 2 to 3 days is the recommendation. So this goes in the front, and it literally has its position where it locks in place, and that's not going anywhere. I will take it out again just to let you know. So there is a cap here, so this is where the liquid goes into, and through this little outlet here, which I'll drop down and show you in a minute. But when it's full, the cap goes on there, screw it fully down, take it to your disposal unit, undo this front cap and dispose of accordingly. When you replace it, make sure that this is screwed down tightly. Remove this cap. Don't forget to remove this cap, otherwise things get really messy. And again, they've a really brilliant little storage unit, so you're not going to lose that cap. As I say, that slots in the front there, and we'll just drop this down, and that goes into the container via that pipe at the front. You also have this little cage here that just pops into the front there, and within that cage you can buy and they're supplied with your first one, a little puck of disinfectant, which is always recommended to use the supplied or from the company. And that will go in the front there, and you're all ready to go for your liquids. So our next installation is for your solids. So first of all, we install this, a cover plate that sits in the back for the solids, and literally you've got two little clips here, and you want to be making sure you hear those clicks. That will then sit up like that, and as you sit on the toilet, as you sit down on the toilet, the cover opens. As you come off the toilet, the cover closes. Right, next we've got our solids container. So, and what you want to do first of all, and bearing in mind, thank you for your patience, it's the first time I've ever done this. We'll get slicker at it, I'm sure. And that goes in, and you want to make sure that all the edges are over. And this is what I kind of like as well, is that it comes with a clip that goes all the way over the bag to stop it. The last thing you want is that bag to deposit itself in there and you've got to try and deal with it. Not a pleasant thought. So we get as well one absorbent pad. This is this here, and this goes in the bottom of the container. So it will soak up some of the liquid involved with the solid. Right, this then gets put in everything has its own place, so it's when it's nicely solidly fitted in there, you know that it's in the right way. We're in there. One thing we have got to do is we've got a little filter for our fan that clips in here. Goes in like that, in that side, in that side, I think it is in that side. So that, this is the fan outlet, and this is another filter. So when we shut the lid, that goes down over the container, like that. And any odours will be dissipated outside. That's it, really. That is all it is to it. You are ready to go. As long as you have made your connections to your power and your connections for your fan outlet, you are ready to go. So, considering this is the first waterless toilet I've ever fitted, and we are filming at the same time, this has taken about an hour to do that. I think probably about 15 minutes to do the pipe work, and we're good to go. And we have our first toilet in 3 years, our very own toilet.
So are we ready to go?
We're all ready to go, my darling.
Cool.
Would you like to be the first to sit on it?
Yeah, not with my pants down though.
No, nobody wants to see that.
Oh, it's comfy actually.
It's alright, isn't it?
Like you say, it's actually probably more comfortable than a normal toilet.
Yeah, because I think it's because it's got that little bounce in it.
Yeah.
That makes it feel more comfortable straight off. Happy days.
It's good.
Yeah. So we have our first toilet for me and Lisa for 3 years. The fan is running, the pipe work is all in, it is all ready to go. We have used it, we've lived with it for a few days, and just have a listen.
Nothing.
Not a sound. Very, very slight noise from that fan. It is absolutely brilliant.
It's like a tiny murmur in the background. I am amazed at that fan because I really thought, my impression has always been over the years, a compost toilet is something that's really noisy, really smelly, bit dirty. There is no smell. We've been using this now, well, it's been 4 or 5 days now.
Yeah, it's been
and
brilliant.
there is no smell from it whatsoever.
It's a fantastic piece of kit.
I am so impressed.
Yeah, just so impressed all round. Thank you so much, Woowoo Waterless Toilets, for your donation to making our life a million times better. It's fantastic. Such an approachable company, so helpful, so easy to contact and deal with. They've got, the products that they deal with, the Separett products are fantastic. So much information on their website. Contact them. We'll put the links in the description. And I don't really know if there's anything else less to say.
No, just that we are so happy.
Oh, it's great. It's really, really fantastic. It makes the room we're in a functional room, and that's the best thing.
And I would just say that any project you're thinking of doing, now that we're in this sort of economic climate where people are looking to expand their houses rather than move and put in, outhouses for offices. A lot of people are working from home now.
Yeah. That's
So
another thought.
This would be amazing in an outhouse. If you've got, if you're building a little summer, what do they call them? Like
It's just a summer house,
summer
or
garden
in the
house.
garden. Yeah. If you're workshops, you've got works, you've got a big ground, you've got a workshop that's, away from the house. This is not an expensive situation. It's not an expensive alternative to doing that, so you can have independence from wherever you are. It's a brilliant, brilliant thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to the company, and we can now go in comfort.
We'll see you all again next time for our next vlog, where we're continuing with the bathroom and hopefully installing the bath.
Oh my
the next utility. But also, there will be a daily vlog coming from Thursday up until the point that I finish my big wall art. So I will be starting it on Thursday, and it will continue daily until it's finished. So that's a big project to come back and have a look at.
Yeah, I can't wait for that myself.
Anyway,
like and subscribe, thumbs up please, always does us big favours. Great to see you again. See you very soon.
take care everyone.
Bye.
Bye. So,
Woohoo.
we're living in luxury now.
This is proper luxury, isn't it? Proper luxury. Yeah.
Talk about upgrade.
Oh, it is massively. They don't, people don't, you take this stuff for granted so much.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, onwards and upwards.